Here are the highlights, 250 class. This is SMX Playoff 2 from Texas Motor Speedway. Hayden Deegan came in with momentum, math on his side because he was the #1 seed coming in and won the first round. And then starts too, gets out front early.
Yeah, he left here with the same amount of momentum, except for he got better on the start. So Hayden Deegan did exactly what he needed to do. This was the first moto. Joe Shimoda actually got around him in the beginning part, but Hayden Deegan hits this triple, was able to get back on the inside of Joe, and pretty much he led every lap from rest of there for the rest of the day. He was on not to be denied, Jay.
No, no doubt, but no, man, denied is Nate Thrasher.
Yeah, that was a huge crash. We see Ty Masterpool doing the same thing, but man, hate to see Nate go down like that.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row that he has crashed out of action. Then RJ Hampshire gets put down by his old buddy, Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith giving him the business. I don't think Jordan missed him. I don't think he missed the inside now that we got another look, but
he missed the Masterpool crash you were talking about.
He got lucky here, dude.
No, he got lucky, and for sure. I mean, all these guys, even Nate getting off the racetrack, but you know, Ty, get off the track.
March Banks. Hayden Deegan, as you said, James, led every lap of this one, had that brief challenge from Shimoda, able to get away and win it pretty handily. We go to Moto 2. Not a great jump for Deegan on the #1, but he just muscles his way in front here.
Hey, if you didn't like what you saw the first moto, you definitely ain't gonna like what you see the second moto with Hayden Deegan. But impressive. He told us he was gonna go work on the starts. He's 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, 2 for 2. I mean, at this point, as Jordan Smith has to going down, and Pierce Brown, remember that name by the time they ended this race, but bummer for those guys. But yeah, Hayden Deegan, yeah, he's a whole different level. Tom Vial rode great all day long. This is Ty Masterpool up front. Well, not up front, but up near the front, goes down. Simple mistakes, and when you think about the 450 and Hunter going off for that same part of the track,
I mean, it looked like he hit a tripwire. You know what I mean? It's like, where'd that come from?
He hit a gator hold.
Now, Levi Kitchen was challenging Deegan the first 2 laps. Had a little off-track excursion there. You also see RJ Hampshire lurking in 3rd. Those are the early laps. Deegan able to get away. Now watch Hampshire under pressure from Vial.
Yeah, we saw guys kind of making a mistake all day long. RJ's back tire gets slides down in that hole, goes off as a different angle, hits the tough blocks, and man, he hit a hard hit. But great to see him get off. Got the best medical crew around, Dr. Bodner and all these guys. And then it was Tom Vial making his way up. Didn't get great starts today, but had great pace. He was able to get around Levi Kitchen for 2nd place, and he tried his best to catch Hayden.
James, and you brought up a great point earlier today in the first moto, I believe it was, that this style SMX track really would fit Tom Vial's riding style. Smaller straightaways and smaller sections.
He did ride well, but no challengers for Deegan again, who is 4-0. 4 motos, 4 moto wins in SMX in 2024. He won the title last year, but that was a nail-biter. He does have a bit of a cushion in points this year, but with triple points, he still needs to finish 3rd next week to lock up the title, no matter what anyone else does. And there is Vial and Shimoda on the podium.
Yeah, sometimes you're just born with it.
Yep.
That's what he said last week, right? Yeah. Line choice. Born with it. Hayden Deegan out front again. Results, it is Vial over Shimoda. Kitchen ends up drifting back to 4th in that moto and then 4th overall. Julian Beaumer ends up 5th for the podium last week. Smith had a great comeback, 6th, and a great comeback for Brown to end up 7th. The points here. Yeah. So again, Deegan's going to need to finish 3rd, and then that doesn't matter what happens. Beyond that, if Vial wins and Deegan finishes 4th or worse, Vial can still do this.
Yeah, I'm not betting on the 450, but I'd probably bet on the 250.
Are you going to make a prediction for once?
Best chance?
Best chance.
Best chance.
Best chance, Hayden Deegan?
Yeah, not calling it, but he's got the best chance.
Yeah, like, well, with his math, the way he adds in the math, I love this. It's simple. 1-1 equals 1 in my book.